Mercedes-AMG can barely keep up with the Aussie appetite for its pumped-up hot rods. Close to 20% of all Mercedes-Benz cars sold in Australia are AMGs. And the latest piece of finely tuned German muscle to reach our shores is here. The GT 63S four-door coupe. Launched alongside the inline six-cylinder turbo-powered GT 53, this car has been created fresh from the ground up. The boffins in Affalterbach have decided to put the 4-litre V8 twin-turbo engine in the front, producing close to 500 kilowatts. That's well in excess of 600 horsepower, with 900 newton meters of torque on board as well. It'll accelerate from 0 to 100 km/h in just over 3 seconds, which is properly supercar fast. And if you game and you've got a driveway long enough, it'll blast up to a maximum velocity, well in excess of 300 kilometers an hour.
It's the fastest four-door production car around the Nürburgring Nordschleife, and with rear-biased all-wheel drive made for your favourite B roads. And it's priced to match at just under $350,000. Repeat, $350K before on-road costs. But if you want a $100K discount, opt for the GT53.
But before we jump inside, remember, for all the details on safety tech, standard features and more, you can read my full written review at carsguide.com.au. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit subscribe so you can stay on top of all our latest videos.
Just look at this thing. Bulges in all the right places with dark 21-inch rims and a smattering of carbon fibre. It screams speed. That Panamericana grille looks ready to chew up lesser machines and spit them out. But describing it as a four-door is a bit cheeky because technically it's a hatch, and to my eyes the rear view looks superb.
So it's a more livable alternative to the two-door GT coupe, with enough space for very fast road trips and obscenely quick grocery runs. Inside, you're in a sea of top-shelf leather and Alcantara. This twin widescreen digital display is incredible. Carbon fibre everywhere. These front sports seats are almost kind of race grade. A fantastic sports steering wheel. There's a real sense of occasion just sitting in the car. But enough on the practicality. Let's go for a drive. Okay, so first of all, in terms of acceleration, this is one fast four-door. It's got the kind of acceleration that narrows your field of vision ever so slightly and causes you to kind of tense up your abdomen, and the sound that goes with it is amazing.
Changes from the 9-speed auto are really nice and quick.
So what about when it comes to putting all that thrust to good use when the road starts to twist and turn? Well, for a start, you've got 21-inch Michelin Sport rubber, which is very grippy, and you've got adaptive damping. In fact, you can move through Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and Race modes, which impacts everything from the dampers to the engine, response transmission, even the exhaust sound. And what you find is even in tight twisty cornering, the car feels stable and balanced. It goes exactly where you want it to go. But once you've come down from maximum attack on your favourite back road, and let's face it, this car is going to operate in a more civilised mode most of the time, you can adjust the adaptive suspension to a comfort mode, and despite the big 21-inch rims, this car rides really well. There's a little bit of rumble from the big Michelins, but we're in rural Victoria on a coarse bitumen surface, and it's not particularly bad. And if you want to keep the more urgent response from the engine and transmission, even the exhaust noise, you can go to the individual setting and dial that in while keeping the suspension in comfort mode, and actually it's a really nice combination. And of course, with this kind of performance potential, you need to be able to slow things down, and this car's monster brake package will wash off speed without fuss time after time. It's very impressive. The Mercedes-AMG GT 63S 4-door coupe fulfills the brief for an ultra-fast, ultra-luxurious 4-door cruiser. For some, the theatre that goes with it will be more than enough. But those that want to have a serious crack won't be disappointed. Wir sehen uns wieder.